In this guide I'm going to show you how to defeat every boss on Inkwell Isle III in Cuphead with an A+ rank on regular mode. Starting off with Captain Brineybeard, this is one of the easier bosses. You will notice a barrel above you that drops down whenever you stand underneath it, while the captain fires bullets at you. Make sure to parry the pink ones whenever possible. From time to time he will whistle and summon different attacks. A shark will appear, forcing you to move to the right side of the screen. A squid can cover your screen in ink, limiting your visibility, and barking sharks will charge at you. It's best to stay low and take them out as quickly as they approach. Also, later in the fight the ship itself will start shooting cannonballs at you, so make sure to jump over them. In phase 2 the ship itself becomes the boss. It's recommended to use the chaser here so you don't have to worry about aiming at the boss's hitbox. The ship will now start shooting magma balls that move in circular patterns as they approach you, so focus on dodging while keeping up your damage. Every now and then the ship will fire a laser. Make sure to crouch when this happens, but be careful not to stand in the line of sight of the barrel while doing so or you still get hit. The second boss we'll be facing is Werner Honeybottoms. This boss can be a bit tricky since the screen constantly moves upwards, forcing you to jump from platform to platform while also dealing with the boss's attacks. I recommend using the lobber for this fight, since it deals more damage than your starter weapon and the boss will usually be positioned below you. Don't worry too much about parries in phase 1, you will have much better opportunities in phase 2. In this phase Werner has 3 different attacks. She can summon 2 pink orbs that you can parry, so make sure to take advantage of those. She can also spawn triangles that shoot smaller pink projectiles at you, and finally she will move to the middle, lower her head and start shooting B-bombs upwards. This can be pretty annoying, so make sure your platforming is on point. In the final phase, Werner transforms into an airplane. She has 2 main attacks here. She can fire fists at you or use a giant saw that covers most of the screen. When that happens, quickly move to the opposite side to stay safe. The next boss we'll be facing is Cala Maria. This mermaid can be pretty annoying, but I'll do my best to guide you through it. Phase 1 is quite chaotic. She can summon an enemy that shoots water at you. This doesn't deal damage, but it will push you upward, making it harder to control your movement. She will also frequently summon up to 3 ghosts at a time. When this happens, focus on dodging their attacks. Cala Maria can also spawn pufferfish that slowly float upwards. Make sure to parry the pink ones whenever you can. And on top of that, she can send out an electric enemy that chases you and a turtle that shoots spike bombs which you need to avoid. And finally she can fire multiple projectiles at you. Again, be sure to parry the pink ones whenever possible. In phase 2, she can turn you into stone, preventing you from moving for a short time. If you keep moving your controls while petrified, you will break free faster. Meanwhile, enemies around her will continue firing projectiles, so this phase can be a bit tricky. For the final phase, you will be chasing her through a narrow path. Be careful because she can still turn you into stone during this phase. At the same time, she will summon skulls and spike platforms that you will need to avoid. The fourth boss we'll be facing is the Phantom Express. In phase 1 you'll be fighting a ghost that shoots eyeballs at you. You can destroy the eyeballs simply by firing at them with your starting weapon. At the same time you will see pumpkins flying above you that drop projectiles which can move your cart. Make sure to parry these whenever you can to stay in control of your position. In phase 2 you'll be dealing with a massive skeleton. Make sure your card stays directly under the skeleton's head so you can easily aim upwards and deal consistent damage. Be careful though, the pumpkins will still appear and try to move your card, so stay alert. Phase 3 can be a bit annoying, but I use a small trick that works most of the time. As soon as the phase starts, make sure your card is positioned in the middle. Start shooting one of the bosses with your primary weapon. If one of them begins attacking you, move in the opposite direction. While doing that, aim upwards to quickly take out one of the two bosses. After that, switch to the chaser, and the chaser will handle the remaining boss and any additional enemy that spawn, making this fight much easier. For the final phase, I recommend using your cards on the train to deal a solid amount of damage. First parry the tail so you can expose and hit the heart. After using your stronger attacks, switch to the chaser to safely finish the fight while dodging the fire and the boomerangs. The fifth boss is Sally Stageplay. In my opinion, she's one of the most annoying bosses, mainly because getting all three parries can be a bit tricky. That said, she's actually an easy boss to defeat without taking damage. In phase 1 she will occasionally blow a heart-shaped kiss. These are rare, but it's best to try and get your 3 parries here. Overall, phase 1 is very simple, just dash under her attacks while dealing damage with your primary weapon. Phase 2 is the most difficult part of the fight. She will summon toy mice that move across the floor, then rise up and drop down when you're underneath them. At the same time, a baby in the background will throw milk bottles at you, while Sally herself tries to corner you. So in this phase you have to deal with multiple threats at once and stay constantly aware of your positioning. Phase 3 is very easy. Simply shoot a meteor to make a pink star appear. Unfortunately, this star does not count towards your 3 parries. If a big wave comes, use the star to jump over it. Otherwise, you can use the smoke dash, which will make you invincible for a short moment. During this phase, you can also use lightning attacks. Just keep moving and dodge them. For the final phase, I recommend using the chaser while jumping over her umbrella. If you're still missing a parry, try to parry one of the pink roses to complete your requirement. Boss number 6 is Werner Werman. In my opinion, this is a very easy boss. In phase 1 he will throw bombs that explode and send fire to both the left and the right, so make sure to jump over them. He will also shoot projectiles at you. When this happens, try to parry the pink ones. He didn't use it in this fight, but he can also summon pink mouse traps that launch you upwards, which you can use to jump over his dash attack. In phase 2 the fight becomes a bit more interesting. The boss will stay in the middle and use a flamethrower on both sides. Make sure to stay on either the upper or lower platform opposite of where the boss is facing. You will also see soda caps on the side. When they start spinning they will move forward, so keep your distance. When the boss moves to the higher platform you can stand underneath him to deal solid damage. Just be careful because he can drop down quickly. In the final phase you'll be fighting a cat that summons 2 red spirits. Use the attacks from these rats to get your 3 parries. Be careful, if their projectiles hit the ground they will split into 2 similar to the bombs of phase 1. The boss will also swipe with its claw from either the left or right side, so simply move to the opposite side to avoid it. Finally you will see wooden planks falling from above. Just stay alert and avoid getting hit. And now the final boss of Inkwell Isle III, the robot. In my opinion this is one of the easier bosses, but I know a lot of people struggle with it, so I'll guide you through it. In phase 1 you want to focus on the antenna laser and the stomach. It's important to destroy the laser first since it blocks your attacks. Once the laser is gone the robot will start shooting nuts and bolts at you. Simply dodge these. After that destroy the stomach. This will cause homing bombs to appear. Take these out as quickly as possible. Be careful though, because once destroyed they leave behind blue fire skulls that will damage you. Next focus on the chest. Before destroying it, make sure to parry the pink items it shoots out, since it's easier to get your 3 parries here than in later phases. Finally, use your super attack to destroy the heart and move on to phase 2. Phase 2 is straightforward. Simply focus on shooting the head while dodging the bombs. And now the final phase, the part that gives many players trouble. Focus on the pattern of the diamonds being fired at you, and parry the pink ones whenever possible. Be careful of the electric walls as they can easily catch you off guard. If you keep your distance, it becomes much easier to see the projectiles coming and react in time. Once your super meter is full, use your super attack to deal heavy damage. After that, finish the fight by using your normal rockets while continuing to dodge. And that is how you defeat all 7 bosses on Inkwell 3 with an A+ rank. If this guide was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That is always much appreciated. Stuck on another boss? Check out my Cuphead boss guide playlist. Take care guys.